Hello, everyone. I'm Cesar Rodriguez, VP of Engineering at StackGen, and I wanted to share with you StackAnchor, one of our latest AI agents that we're working on. And here I am on the StackGen Command Center, and I have a couple of actions needed here. One of them is saying StackAnchor drift detected. It seems like somebody changed one of the parameters, performance insight enable in the database, and it's causing a drift that we detected. So I'm gonna go ahead and click to review. And now let's take a look at the details of this drift. So it's saying that there's a payment processing service, one of the particular resources that are part of that configuration is changed. And if we look at the change, is performance insights enabled. That was manually set to true. So we detected that in the actual cloud environment, somebody flip that flag to true. This change was made by Sophia Shen, and along with that change, we are also detecting that there's a 40% decrease in DB query latency in the APM. So it seems to be an intentional performance fix. Here's some more details on what actually changed and the Terraform drift detection output. So let's ask it a little bit about the impact of this change to see what it says. So on that impact analysis, saying that we have no security violations and there's a 40% decrease in DB query latency. So it seems to be a good drift. So always when you are detecting drift, there's two possible drifts. One is whether it's something positive that's happening in the environment. In this case, it was a production incident. They flip performance insights to detect what was the issue probably and look at some of those insights for the database and make the proper changes based on that. So that's a good drift that you want to incorporate back into your source of truth, which is the IC. Or there's also bad drifts, things that you have to change quickly to enable something in production as part of an incident, but then you want to revert that back. So in this case, I want to update the IC to match production. So the system is telling me that it's gonna generate a pull request to update that particular parameter on this branch, and I can click to view the pull request. But it's also telling me that there's a best approach here, and we should probably update the Terraform module associated with this change so that we can have the opportunity to enable this parameter across all of our databases, which kind of makes sense to me. So let's see what that looks like. So here's the Terraform for what that would look like. It's just adding a variable, setting it by default to false. You may not want this enabled in all the environments. There's cost implications when you enable this flag, but it's giving you the ability to do that if you choose so. So let's approve and go ahead and update the template. So it went and updated the template. Now this change is available for everybody using StackGen. So the RDS module was updated. The knowledge base was updated with a new template, and we've incorporated the best practice for this particular database, which is having performance insights enabled. So that's some of the benefits of using StackAnchor within our agentic workflow, because it's not only about detecting drift, but it's understanding the context of that drift and then taking an action based on that, whether it makes sense to incorporate that back into your ISC or to revert those changes.